say that Pride Month is needed, what do you mean by needed?
It's needed, it's a necessity. Just as Black History Month, just as Veterans Month, which was free on in the US.
I don't think any of those things are actually necessary.
How so?
Because necessity is always relative to some end. So what end are those things relative to?
So most things are relative, in fact, honorary. So I would say that, for example, veterans honored. They otherwise they died for nothing. I'm not gonna lie, they died for nothing. If they're not honored, what did they die for?
So is Veterans Month necessary for veterans to be honored?
Yeah, I'd say so, because they wouldn't be as widely appreciated without it.
Would they still be appreciated without it?
Yeah, but not as widely as they are now.
So it's not needed.
But it is needed.
No, it's conducive to that goal, but it's not necessary for that goal because there's already honor that's given without Veterans Month.
Okay, but there isn't as
If
much.
you don't want to recognize any particular group of people, cool, good on you. I don't understand what that means. Why that means you have a contention with the prompt.
Well, you can recognize a group of people without dedicating a month to them. Correct?
Okay.
You did?
Does it hurt you that they have a month at all?
But that's not what the prompt says. The prompt says it's needed.
Agonized by the fact they have a month.
No, the prompt says it's needed.
No,
I'm contending
you're not
with that.
agonized by the fact that they have a month. Nor are you agonized by the fact I'm saying they need the month.
You don't know that. I'm contending with the prompt.
Okay, I'm a part of the community. I would do. Are you a part of the community, Mason?
I don't know why that's relevant.
It is. Are
It's
you a
not.
part of it? Are you?
The prompt says
Listen,
Pride
so
Month
you
is
answer this
needed.
question and you're cooperative, right? Or you're just gonna go back down into the comments and you can talk to yourself then.
It's literally
No.
a red herring. It's a
It's
question
not a
meant to
red herring.
distract from the
Answer
prompt.
Be cooperative. We can then move
What a
on.
red herring is.
It's a question meant to distract from the conversation.
It's not a question meant to distract from the conversation.
Yes, it
It
is.
is within the conversation. I am simply asking you if you are a part of the community.
Well, I decline to
You
answer.
cannot answer a question that simply.
I decline to answer.
Vape space might not be for you. You cannot answer questions.
So yeah, so you agree that it's not needed.
It is needed. I never said that it wasn't needed.
But you said that recognition would still occur without it. So it's not needed for recognition.
We have many things that we have today who weren't for that. For example, gay marriage, the legalization of being gay in many countries, including the US, UK.
I can barely hear you, by the way. Sorry.
Get some hearing aids, then not my problem.
Well, you have a lot of background noise.
What background?
There's like some kind of static. But anyways, so if I say that water is needed for life,
Correct.
the
There are
need,
many things that are needed, whether it be sustenance-based, such as water, such as food,
right, but life could not exist without water.
as well as things needed for quality of life to be much more, enjoyable.
But life could not exist without water. That's why water is needed for life.
Correct.
If something can exist without something else, it does not need that thing.
Okay, we can exist with gay people. We can exist
Sure.
with
I think you're not understanding the analogy here.
not exist without humanity. Now, if we wouldn't have the LGBTQ+ community and the support the LGBTQ+ community has with Pride Month, humanity likely would be suffering great.
You need to speak up.
I'm not speaking out. You're just deaf. It's not my problem. Paranoids.
Well,
Okay.
somebody else also said that they couldn't hear what you were saying. I've been here a while. So the problem is you. The problem's not me.
The problem is not me.
Okay, so life cannot exist without water, but recognition of the LGBTQ plus community can exist without Pride Month.
Not just recognition.
That's what you were arguing for the entire
I
time.
wasn't talking about recognition. If you heard me for the past 5 or so minutes, I even said that it helped us in gay marriage, legality. You are allowed to be gay now because of it.
Okay.
If you don't, if it weren't something that happened, Pride Month has not happened whatsoever. It would never existed to begin with. We would not have the same rights as straight people in today's society.
You don't know that.
Simple. I do know that.
You don't know that.
I do. Do you know sociology and society and how much we have evolved due to things such as recognition months?
Yes, but you don't know that these things wouldn't exist absent those months.
These things would likely take much longer to come into fruition. So right now, as of today, they would not exist. It would be ages into the future that they would then finally exist. Sure, at some point they would, but without the speed that is brought with these recognition months, such as Black History Month, such as LGBTQ plus,
You
like
can't
recognition month,
you
such
can't
as
demonstrate that.
Veterans Remembrance Month, right?
You can't demonstrate that.
What do you mean?
Like you can't demonstrate that these things would have taken much longer without Pride Month. You can't demonstrate that.
I never thought many virtues, but it's starting to become a common occurrence. Moon, would you like to have a conversation? Or Jesse, if one feels like it.
Can you comment on what's going on?
Would you like to talk with good old Mason here about why Pride Month is a necessity?
Why it's needed?
Whichever reason you want to take a crack at it.
Yeah, so I'm arguing that necessity is relative to some goal, and that it is like that goal can only happen via the thing that is claimed to be necessary.
The goal would be the recognition and the cessation of hate crimes towards a particular group of people. In particular, Pride Month, when you talk about LGBTQ. With Veterans Month, that'd be currently veterans homelessness and the abuse towards veterans and how they are passed to the side of society after they get out of service.
Okay, so you're saying that those things would not exist without these recognition months.
What?
But that's what necessary means. Like, water is necessary for life. Life would not exist without water.
That's debatable, but despite the point, or despite that point, that's the reason why I said it's necessary. Yeah, yeah, there's going to be small groups of people, but what these months do is grab the public's attention more onto the matter and grabs the majority of people's attention when it comes to the things that are going on. It's a time of learning and preserving history.
Right, but would those things be possible through other methods?
I mean, if you can think of a better one than a month of recognition to call into the history and the cessation of hate crimes and discrimination against a particular group of people. I mean,
yeah, political action committees.
You do realize a lot of discrimination, all that happens through politics, right? So just simply saying, oh, this, if we just have this one, or have a political action happen, that's not going to meet the goal, because it may just be instantly redone anyways.
Okay, lobbying in general.
Okay, and then people can lobby against it and overturn anything that they've done. So again,
right, but people can also boycott Pride Month. Can somebody turn off the frog, please?
What?
Hey, it's your boy Albert.
Yeah,
Hi, Albert.
but
How
some
old are you?
people can boycott Pride Month.
I'm 19. You can boycott Pride Month, but it ain't gonna do nothing. Because it's not something you can just boycott.
Yes, it is.
Right.
It's really not.
You
'Cause
can-
if, like, millions of people boycotted Pride Month. If millions of people boycotted Pride Month, it wouldn't change that Pride Month's still a thing and still happening.
But you just said you can't boycott Pride Month.
You can't.
You can.
It wouldn't do anything. It'd just be it'd be as stupid as someone going, "Oh, I hate this wind. I'm boycotting the wind."
People
It's not
do.
gonna fucking stop it.
People do boycott Pride Month.
Okay, you're just being fucking disingenuous now.
No, you said you can't boycott Pride Month. People
You cannot
do.
boycott Pride Month because it's not going to do anything. Even if you do the action, what we would determine as boycotting, it wouldn't fucking do anything. Again, that'd be like someone getting mad about the win and say, "I'm boycotting the win." Okay, cool, you're boycotting the win. The problem is, the win's still going to fucking happen.
It doesn't matter
But
if
you're
it does
still gonna
nothing.
blow.
They can still
Yes,
do
it
the
does
action.
fucking matter. I don't know why you're going on this stupid You're going like a very disingenuous argument. I know this ain't what you actually fucking believe, for one.
Why am I
Because
being muted?
No one genuinely fucking believes that. And I only say this when it comes to regards of Pride Month. It is an excuse. It is just a tired, worn out. Even though it's brand new argument, it's already tired and worn out because it has no logical fucking sense. Because no one fucking follows it. Otherwise, you can't be celebrating Christmas. You can't be celebrating Hanukkah. You can't be celebrating Halloween. You can't celebrate Thanksgiving. Because by your own logic, those also wouldn't be necessary.
They're not.
Bullshit, and that's how I know you're fucking lying. You're being
They're-
disingenuous, because I know you fucking celebrate Christmas.
Just because I celebrate something doesn't mean that it's necessary.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay. Look.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay.
They dropped me.
Look.